So they call it embezzlement. I like to say bank robbery because that's got more street cred. I was in the vault with this other chick because you don't supposed to be in the vault by yourself. And I don't know what happened, but she turned her back and I grabbed a stack and I put it in these titties right here. And nobody could even tell. They didn't approach me about it for quite a while. And then when they did, I just copped to the shit. I said, yeah, I did it. I took it. So what? So, of course, they arrested me.
Yeah, I bet they did.
And they said the next time you come to court, we're going to sentence you. And that's when I ran. And I moved back to Oakland. And I was kind of on the low. And I was starting to do comedy there again. And my name was in the paper every week. I thought it was just a matter of time. But I didn't get busted because they saw my name in the paper. I got pregnant. And when I had my baby, I signed up for WIC and all that stuff. And the Social Security numbers crossed up. And they came from Long Beach, California to the Bay Area and got my ass. Had it not been a felony, the amount of money I took, I would have got away with it because of statute of limitations.
Like a lot of people who did time, they don't share it with a lot of folks. You're a celebrity, but you're open about it.
What the f I got to be embarrassed about? I made it out. I made it through. I'm successful. This is a testimony that people can go through what I've been through, and you can decide once you get out what it is you want to do now. You want to keep going on this roller coaster to nowhere, or do you want to take this experience and use the game you got and put it towards something else?
So do you ever draw on any of your experience while you was incarcerated in order to write comedy?
Yes. Well, before I even went home to my child, I went to the Comedy Store because I just had to talk. I got a standing ovation that night. I talked about the strip searches and the degradation of that and the slave-ish feeling that you get from that. And the mindset of the people who do that as a job. Like, your job is to make mostly black and brown men bend over and cough and hold their dicks up and all this shit that you have to check for drugs, but at the same time, it's the most degrading thing. And then from the mindset of the person doing it, like, do you know if they're just trying to be professional or if they're enjoying it too much? Or, you don't know what's going on in their head. And then the mystery meat with, what is this, pimento and olive loaf? Yeah, there was a lot of comedy that I drew from being in jail.
Well, but outside of incarceration, like, you've been in the game for a while. Not saying you're old, but you just been in the game for a while.
Let me tell you something. You could call me old if you want to. I'm still as fly as...
That's right.
And I don't know where getting old got such a bad reputation. You motherfuckers better start talking about dying young. That's your all's problem. I want to get older than this. How about that? I want to be the Marla Gibbs of this shit. I want to be Betty White.
That's right. But with the length of time you have in the game, it seems like now you're hitting your stride.
Well, in the words of the great prophet Lizzo, it's about damn time. But I also think that I have to give it to the universe because, of course, I would have wanted this popularity 20 years ago. Would I be as stable as I am right now? I don't think so, because I know so much more now. And I've seen so many fails now that I know what not to do, and I've developed a really good team around me that I trust.
Do the stories you tell have any social issues you try to solve with your stories or remedy?
Yes, I call out racism all the time in a funny but thoughtful way. Like, I don't care if you're uncomfortable. It's only gonna hurt for a minute. I'm not here to browbeat people, but I am here to let you know you're looking at a woke comic. And I'm not just here for the yucks. I'm trying to get some messages out in between that too. And then if you don't like it, I understand. If you get up and leave, it's okay too. I don't have that happen though.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being on my show. Thank you for being you, and keep being the pioneer in the game. We need you.
You're welcome.